Now, I would like then to invite Mrs. Len Hong, and it will be interesting. She is she is representing the Borneo Ecotourism Solutions and Technology Society. Sounds great. The ecotourism, tourism as well, and technology. This is the current tools that we have used for the empowerment. And her roles in this, in her organizations, we can call it BEST society. And her roles in these organizations is promoting rural development through integrated community-based tourism initiative that ties as well with the sustainable practices. Sounds relevant to us to hear how can the community in the Borneo get the benefit through the tourism, but in sustainable way as well. So please, I invite you, Mrs. Leanne. You can more introduce yourself together along with your organizations, and you have 15 minutes time. Right. Ms. Leanne,
able please. To finish in 15 minutes. The host disabled attendees screen sharing.
Can you?
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Wait, yes. Forgot one thing. Okay.
Okay.
You can present now.
Okay. Let me just open up. Can you view my PowerPoint?
Yes.
All right.
Maybe you can do in the slideshow. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Okay. All right.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. So a very good evening to all of you. It is a pleasure to having to meet all of you virtually. So my name is Leanne, and I am based in Sabah, Malaysia, and I am attached to Borneo Ecotourism Solutions and Technology Society, BEST Society in short. And to begin with, allow me just to give you a brief overview of who BEST Society is. Okay, BEST Society, we are a philanthropic arm of Borneo Ecotours, and we started off as a charity organization. And over the years, we shifted our approach towards rural development on focusing on empowering perspective. So we work towards engaging, empowering, and elevating rural communities in Sabah by implementing sustainable development initiatives, focusing on 4 approaches, which is the empowering communities, elevating income, meeting basic needs, and also environmental conservation. So basically, for BEST Society, we run our field projects, which is our community projects and also our conservation projects, as well as our administrative works, utilizing funds that actually comes or we received from profits made out of Borneo Ecotours and also Sukar Rainforest Lodge. So basically what you see here is that for every international adult guest that actually goes to Sukar Rainforest Lodge, they will contribute 20 ringgit per person. And for Borneo Ecotours, they will contribute 8 ringgit. And Sukar Rainforest Lodge, 4 ringgit. And all of this actually goes to BEST Society, which will then go into doing community and also conservation works. So basically, our main source of fundings, over 60% of our funds comes from Borneo Ecotours and Sukar Rainforest Lodge. And the remaining of our funds comes from corporate and also individual donors. So some of our corporate and also companies that have actually contributed to BEST Society, such as Shell, CIMB Bank Foundation, Trailblazers Travel, which is a tour operator in Australia, and other individuals and also corporate. So back in 2013, we have actually received the UNWTO award for the category of Innovation in Non-Governmental Organization category. So that's briefly about BEST Society. And now moving on, I will go into some of the community projects that we are currently doing in Sabah. So this is to bring about economic transformation through KIULU FARMSTAY, which is an integrated community-based tourism project. So the main objective behind KIULU FARMSTAY is to alleviate poverty by providing employment opportunities through diversification of incomes, whereby this can be done through diversification of tourism activities, such as homestay, adventurous activities, bamboo hut chalets, and also farmstays itself. So just to give you a very brief tour in KIULU FARMSTAY. So this is KIULU FARMSTAY, whereby we have eco chalet with 2 bedrooms, kitchen facilities, and also 2 rooms in the area. So this KIULU FARMSTAY particularly was actually built on a local land owned by a villager, but it has been left vacant for quite some time. So the land was actually leased to Borneo Ecotours. So now they are getting a monthly income out of the land rental. So this is where KIULU FARMSTAY is built. And this is the interior, whereby we have 2 rooms, kitchen facilities, common area for tourists. So another one of our tourism activity that is actually operated by local communities themselves, which is the homestay, whereby tourists actually get to experience the local lifestyle and also get to experience local food. And this is 100% run by the local communities itself. And just to add on, for our KIULU FARMSTAY operations also, from work such as maintenance work, our in-house guide, and even our those who are involved in housekeeping, those are the local community. We actually hired the local people from the local communities. So these are also some of the activities that are done around KIULU FARMSTAY, whereby we have camp bed facilities, and also we have this team building activities. So basically, all of these activities that we have in KIULU FARMSTAY are actually run and operated by the local communities themselves, including quad biking. So even our marshals, our in-house guides, they are also the local communities from KIULU. So with this KIULU FARMSTAY, we have managed to provide employment opportunities and also side income opportunities to about 88 villages. So some being the field coordinator, some were involved in maintenance, and also some being the in-house guide as well. On top of the job opportunities given to them and also side income opportunities, through Best Society, we also carry out capacity building programs, whereby we collaborate with universities and also local institutions to conduct training such as hospitality in tourism, basic accounting, and even things such as food and beverage training for these local communities. So for every tourist that actually comes to this KIULU FARMSTAY, they will actually get to contribute to the community development contribution, CDC in short, that actually goes to a local community-based organization known as MUKEST. So throughout the years since we have already started the community-based tourism, we have managed to contribute a total about 32,000 ringgit towards the Community Development Fund, which is managed by the MUKEST, a community development organization. So this is MUKEST. Best Society have actually helped to initiate the process of developing this local community organization, whereby 100% of the community members and the community leaders are of the villages from around the area itself. So they were registered in 2016, and to date, there are about 150 members from 13 different villages. So the intention or the main objective behind MUKEST, it is used as a platform to boost economic growth and improve livelihoods. And also the funds received from the community development contribution is actually channeled into building community capacity through various activities done together with stakeholders. On top of that, this funds is also used for community use to improve basic facilities, such as to improve the village footpath and also to build bus stops, as well as to improve some of the bridges in some of the villages. Okay, moving on. So one of Best Society's initiative as well is that we organize a bamboo hut competition, whereby this is not only to promote the use of bamboo as a sustainable material in construction, but it's also to let them know of the alternative income generation activities that can be done through tourism. So when we have this competition organized, the winning house was actually promoted as a tour product under Borneo Ecotours. So the winning house is now, we have already prepared the local communities. We have already built their capacity for them to be market ready. And now they are on, you can find them available on Borneo Ecotours website, and they've already started receiving tourists. So basically, all the operations are run by the local communities themselves. This is also another one of the winner. And another one of the project that we have with the local communities is because bamboo can be found in abundance in KIULU. So we got them to produce bamboo straws as an alternative to using plastics to take care of our environment, and also to provide side income for these local communities. So we have started this project in October 2018. Until last year, we have managed to sell about, that's about USD, I think 9,300 USD worth of bamboo straws and pouch. So these are the local communities, the ladies group who were involved in the sewing of the bamboo straw pouch, and some of the youth and also men who were involved in the bamboo straws production. So as I've mentioned previously, some of the capacity building that was done together with the local communities, such as the English for hospitality and quality customer service, and also Western culinary by some of the local universities. And we also have accounting classes, baking classes, and even basic English for these homestay operators, our in-house guides, and also our field supervisors. Also at the same time, we have also had these computer classes whereby we actually brought youth from the village to university to learn the basics of Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and for them to enhance their knowledge. So over the years, we also conduct sessions with our homestay operators to update them with the necessary information on operations and also some of the marketing strategies and also things on the operational side.
You have 4 minutes left, Leanne.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so moving on, this was some of the projects done last year, which is the bamboo projects. Okay, so touching on the dimension of this SSE enterprise, in terms of governance, we have actually have the social inclusion, community participation through MUKEST, whereby 100% of the MUKEST members comprise of villages in the vicinity. And on the socio-economic side, whereby we help to diversify and provide employment opportunities for these local communities on top of building their capacity. Okay, I'll go into our conservation project. So in the earlier years, we have had tree planting programs. So this is another one of our initiative, which is the Borneo Land Conservancy, whereby we acquire a piece of land with the size of 7.7 acres, solely for the protection of wildlife habitat. And on this same piece of land, we built Sukau Ecotourism Research Center for the purpose of facilitating research on the impact of ecotourism activities on wildlife. So this place will be a venue for researchers, students, and others alike to do their research, to conduct their research. So this is the interior. And another one of our initiative also is our project whereby we provide homes for our hornbills. We call it the artificial hornbill box. Okay, and this is one where we got the local community in Sukau involved. He actually voluntarily agreed to protect his land by pledging no development. So we tied in an MOU with this local community, and he also have an artificial hornbill box for the conservation of hornbills on his land. Okay, so as for this one, the dimension value is that we help in the environmental protection and conservation through land acquisition, which is Borneo Land Conservancy. And the other one is hornbill conservation. And also we help facilitate research through our research center, SERC. And also we provide awareness on the importance of conservation for the local communities there. And also it creates the awareness with ecotourism as an alternative source of income. Just to add on, this is the last few slides. So also last year, we have also invested on funds for community projects, whereby we actually conducted the best pitch competition. We have had 10 groups actually coming to pitch the ideas that revolves around the idea of community-based tourism. So the winners were picked on businesses that were pitched and capable of creating jobs in their areas, and directly which will contribute to economic growth and community impact. So what's in it for them is not just the funding opportunity, but also it's a continuous education process whereby after receiving the funds, they will go through business coaching and mentoring, and continuously given the chance to attend courses on marketing, or even how to come up with a tour package on a quarterly basis. And we also connect them to resources such as the Sabah Tourism Board as part of this process. This is last year when we had the pitch competition. Yes. And of course, the works that we do is not possible without the help and also encouragement and also contribution from our partners. Thank you. Over to you, moderator.
Dari, your microphone. Your microphone.
Yeah. The new life. Turn
on your microphone before you speak.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, thank you, Leanne. It was interesting. I feel like I'm doing traveling to Borneo, really, but though this is still virtually, but I hope someday it will be the real tour to your site.